So now we have Republican Senator from Louisiana, John Kennedy, joining me now. He sits on the Senate Banking Committee. Senator Kennedy, welcome. It's good to have you here. I'd like to go back and start with that soundbite from Jerome Powell. And maybe, guys, in the control room, we could replay that Jerome Powell soundbite where he, many would say, I think, contradicts what we have heard about what really is the driver of inflation in the country. Here it is.
Would you say that the war in Ukraine is the primary driver of inflation in America?
No, inflation was high before, certainly before the war in Ukraine broke out.
What do you think about that, sir? And what do you think about the economic advisor to the president's response to that?
Well, I think Chairman Powell answered truthfully. I listened to Mr. Sperling's dialogue. I think I speak for most Americans when I say that if you put Mr. Sperling and his colleagues at the White House in charge of the Sahara Desert, they would run out of sand. They are hopelessly simple-minded. Either that or they're just not telling the truth. The president's latest proposal is to eliminate the 18-cent federal gas tax for 3 months. My average gas in my state's $4.51. Is $4.33 better than $4.51? Sure. But the price isn't going to stay at $4.33 unless we do something. The only way to get gasoline prices lower is to flood this country with oil, our own oil, and guarantee to the industry that if it invests capital to do that, that it will be allowed to get a return on its capital, and that as soon as the crisis is passed, the Biden administration won't try to put them out of business. Because right now, the Biden administration is trying to put them out of business. The Biden administration has blocked oil and gas leasing in the Gulf, blocked oil and gas leasing in ANWR, sicked the FTC on the industry. It's promulgating new NEPA rules so you wouldn't be able to build a pipeline in America. And those are all just facts. And I think Mr. Sperling is he's being very disingenuous. That's the most charitable thing I can say.
You know what, let's remind everybody, this is a flashback to the debates. This is on October 22nd, 2020. And here's the back and forth on this issue between President Biden, now President Biden, and then President Trump. Watch.
It has to be replaced by renewable energy over time. And I'd stop giving to the oil industry, I'd stop giving them federal subsidies.
Because basically what he's saying is he is going to destroy the oil industry. Will you remember that, Texas? Will you remember that, Pennsylvania, Oklahoma?
Vice President Biden. In fact, just the other day, President Biden said that this opportunity provides us the moment to transition to these other areas. And I think most Americans, Senator Kennedy, are not opposed to investing in and discovering new forms of energy and new ways to propel the country. But you just can't close down the industry that provides us everything we have right now.
No, you can't. And President Biden's energy policy is wind, solar, and wishful thinking. And that's not going to power the most powerful economy in all of human history. Look, Martha, it's time for, I'm disappointed in Mr. Sperling. It's time for the games to end. We're in a hell of a mess here. Inflation is hitting my people so hard, they're coughing up bones. Our national debt is greater than our national output. Crime is way up. The border's wide open. Respect for our institutions is way down. 70% of the people think this country is headed in the wrong direction. And the economists who work for President Biden know this. The only way to get the price of gasoline down is to increase the supply. The only way to increase the supply of gasoline is to increase the supply of oil. The only way to increase the supply of oil is for the Biden administration to get its boot off the neck of the oil and gas industry. He hates them. I mean, he mocked them. He, the president, mocked them yesterday, and they're coming to the White House, and he won't even deign to meet with them. I mean, when somebody acts like they don't care, sometimes it's not an act.
Senator Kennedy, thank you very much. We'll see how that meeting goes. And you put it quite succinctly. A plus B equals C. 2 plus 2 equals 4, I should say. As you laid it out, thank you very much, Senator. It's always good to have you with us. We appreciate it. Have a good day, sir.